Well, hello everybody out there in the land. This is Chris from HHN.com with another exciting episode of Topher. It has been a really long time since we have been out at Universal Orlando Resort. A lot of stuff has gone on in my life. We've had COVID hit our household very hard. My dad had it, I had it. So last time I was out here was back in May. So it's been a really long time since we've been out here. A lot of stuff has transpired in the park, including some stuff that we can see for Horror Nights that we'll try to get a look at as we walk around the park here. So we are out here for a short amount of time before it pours and the heat gets too excruciating in the rain and all that other stuff. So we're going to get in, get out, look at all the stuff that's going on. So let's not waste any more time. Let's have some fun. Here is today's look at the crowds down Production Central. Despicable Me is at a 70-minute wait. So not too bad. It is, of course, July, so there's a lot of people here. So another reason for us to not stick around for too long today. So, but just a little look. Still no opening or any word on what is actually replacing Shrek, but I think by now people probably have caught on. So, but yes, here is the look. So the last time we were here is when they officially announced that they were closing Universal Monsters Cafe, and rumors were swirling about what in fact could be replacing the Monsters Cafe. So these two areas, so here's former Shrek here. So the construction walls around Shrek, of course, are still there. And then right across from it is where the edge of the Monsters Cafe was. Donkey's photo finish was over here. So this construction wall now around Monsters Cafe goes all the way around down this alleyway across from the former gift shops to Shrek 4D. And this goes all the way around this way, people taking pictures with all the Minion things. The bellow there. Got so here's a look at some of the Minions over the walls here, constructions. There is the twirly Monsters Cafe drink stand. So gee, I wonder what could be replacing both Shrek 4D and the Universal Monsters Cafe. So this guy needs a doctor. So here is where the entrance to the Monsters Cafe was. You can see the top part there. The signage is gone. So there you go. So lots of work has transpired with. Oh, there's a signage there. Sorry. The signage is there. It's just farther down. So a lot of work has transpired with what will replace the closed Universal's Monsters Cafe. So there are a lot of construction walls out here today, which we'll take a look at. So another kind of construction wall safari. So the Monsters Cafe wants to go out all the way over here. So they are just everywhere. So the last time we were here, we had construction walls that were, obviously the Mummy was down for refurbishment. Construction walls that were once placed out to the front here were pushed all the way back to the entrances over there. But now all construction walls around Revenge of the Mummy have been removed, and we have some stanchions here. So Mummy, of course, is poised to reopen sometime this summer. We are in mid-July, so I assume that with the work that has occurred over here, it's probably going to be sooner rather than later. So there you go. Along some of the streets here in New York, the side streets, we have construction walls blocking both sides. So we have one here next to Gramercy. We also have another one over here down Delancey Street, which is usually where it's the Blues Brothers stage over there. So this is also construction walled off. If I had to take a guess, they are either removing or fixing the cobblestone on the streets there. They've been doing this systematically the past couple of years, kind of taking away the cobblestone on the streets. So that kind of is my guess here, what they're doing down Delancey Street and the street that's next to Gramercy Park over there. So it looks like cobblestone. Now there is still cobblestone here. If the cobblestone is being taken out, there is still cobblestone down Sting Alley, and I believe that would be the only place that still would have cobblestone streets in Universal. So lots of people coming down Sting Alley because Delancey Street is closed off. But so yeah, so I think that would be the last of the cobblestone in Universal. So, but like I said, they've been systematically doing that for the last couple of years, taking away the cobblestone. So it is what it is. You know, people fall, people trip, especially around Horror Nights time. A lot of drunk people, people not paying attention, running, screaming, tripping on cobblestone. It happens. Here's a look at the tent over by Fast and Furious. All as well. Over in San Francisco, we do have some construction walls lining sort of the center part. There's the exit to Fast and Furious, the center part of San Francisco here. Probably also to fix the roads. There was that little center divider one that was over there, but now it looks like they're just kind of fixing the road. San Francisco still does have brick streets, but not cobblestone. So a little bit more even surface to walk on, but and those are rain shafts off in the distance. So it looks like it's gonna fucking pour at any moment. So we're probably gonna have to go duck and cover. Something I was trying to avoid. Also, just for some context, that truss that everyone saw back here a couple months ago that people erroneously said was for Horror Nights is gone. Don't know if you can see that too well, but there are some new lighting trusses there. And you can also hear them working. They are working back there. Putting stuff together for all intents and purposes, because this stage has survived its demolition. It will be used for a show this year at Halloween Horror Nights. So right there, a couple new things, and they are indeed working back there on the stage. So you can hear, I don't know if you can hear it, but there are some bangs and stuff happening back there. So they are working on the show, excuse me. Hasn't really rained yet, but the sky has been threatening, so we're going to try to hustle a little bit to get out of here before it starts to pour. It did rain a little bit when I first got here, but then it stopped and cleared up, and now we are in this situation here. So Florida in the summertime. It has cooled off quite a bit though. That's good. Of course, the last time we were here, we still had construction walls up by the entrance to Central Park here. Those are now gone, so you could actually walk through Central Park again, so you don't have to cut through this way. You can go the normal way. But of course, we have the other construction walls that are up over by New York and the like. So, but this is now open. Another sad development out here since we last left. Williams of Hollywood, more commonly referred to as the prop shop, is no longer going to be open. It's closed. So the prop shop has been closed forever. So Williams of Hollywood prop shop is gone. Didn't show this off before. Of course, we've got the Horrors of Blumhouse merch. Not a whole lot of Horrors of Blumhouse preview merch available still. Got the ornaments up here. $20. So I only see this one little rack here. Here's the Halloween stuff. Universal Monsters. It's all the Christmas balls, but no more preview merch in terms of shirts. Well, that is going to do it for us out here today at Universal Orlando Resort. Our first time back in quite some time. I believe the last time I was at Universal was like May 9th, somewhere around there. It was like the week of my birthday. So, and then COVID systematically hit the household. My dad had it first, and I had it in mid to late June. I got it from work. COVID is still out there, guys, so be careful. You know, it is what it is. I do feel a whole lot better besides COVID and stuff like that. You know, I despite all the shit that I've dealt with, a couple weeks ago I did have to go to the hospital. I had some concerns there. Doctors had some concerns that there might have been some bleeding going on. The scans, internal scans showed nothing of note there, but I do have to, I think, get an endoscopy. An endoscopy is in the future, I think. The scans also showed that my back, I think, is more fucked up than I thought. So, I got some stuff going on with the spine there. The degenerative spine disease I knew about before, but I think there's other stuff going on there. Spurs and whatnot. Just craziness going on there. As well as my hips. There's apparently some stuff going on with my hips as well. You know, I don't know. Gonna have to keep an eye out on that. But yeah, so crazy to think that we are quickly approaching the real Horror Nights construction time. It's only a matter of time before we start seeing the lining rig porn go up in and around the park. So there's that. A lot of construction walls going on at Universal right now. Minions everywhere, but it looks like most of the construction walls are basically for fixing the grounds, taking out cobblestones perhaps, stuff like that. So there's that. So that's going to do it for me out here today, guys. Next time we come, we'll make a trip over to Islands of Adventure. I want to get out of here because it is hot, and I don't want to aggravate my diverticulitis because of like dehydration and things. So there's that. So that is going to do it for me out here today, guys. As usual, everybody, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time.